if Avatar characters were actually charged for their crimes. Jake is a soldier at heart, so while working with scientists, he's also working with the military. When tasked with gathering info for Miles, he naturally accepts. It's his most notable crime in the picture for committing espionage. While typical for his Dances with Wolves sci-fi story, it's also a huge crime. Part of Jake's rite of passage is to tame these flying beasts. This requires forcing a bond. While this bonding is questionable, Jake's method looks a tad cruel. While the Na'vi might be cool with this, the laws of man might look at this as animal cruelty. Jake tries to stop a bulldozer by smashing its camera. That's a smart move. It's also a move that results in the destruction of property.
Damn!
Neytiri is not happy with Jake intruding onto her land. After rescuing him, she threatens Jake with her arrows. She will use them too. Just look at what she did to those attacking creatures.
You will never be one of the people!
Jake tells Neytiri about his betrayal and the military's plan. Not a good look, but her outburst also leads to her assaulting him.
I didn't sign up for this shit!
Trudy refuses to fire on the Na'vi. While this is ethically the right thing to do, it's also a crime under military law. So it's illegal, despite how Trudy stresses she didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, you know what that is. Down.
Trudy. Not content with how Miles runs the place, Trudy goes against the military. She beats up a guard and busts the Avatar team out of their cell. She will save the day, even if she has to break a few laws. And her crimes continue by stealing a ship. There's just no turning back now for this rogue pilot. Norm gets him one good punch before being taken by the military. It feels like a warranted punch since he's defending Jake and Grace. Sadly, punching a military officer is not a good look in the eyes of the law. Tsu'tey gets a bit too heated with Jake over his mating. In addition to shoving Jake to the ground, he threatens him with a knife. There's understandable anger, but not enough to warrant this assault. Tsu'tey is way too eager to kill Jake when he leaves his avatar. It's just an avatar, so Jake wouldn't really be dead. Still, it would look like attempted murder to the rest of the Na'vi. By orders of the Triad, Tsu'tey helps string up Jake and Grace. Despite the pleas to leave, they go unheard. This makes for a double case of false imprisonment. It's pretty rude how Moat observes Jake. She has to slit his skin and taste his blood to deem him worthy. Not the best way to greet someone, and it's also an illegal way to greet someone.
see, he moved.
Parker's plan to steal resources is evil. It only gets worse when he forces the Na'vi to move. He takes brief control of the bulldozers to continue the destruction and kills 2 Na'vi. This counts as trespassing, environmental harm, and attempted murder.
Could provide the intel I need.
Miles wants Jake to spy on the scientists for him. Although Jake does more of the spying, Miles orchestrates it. He even makes a deal with Jake to get some new legs. It's a classic case of espionage. Miles gets extra vicious when raiding the mobile avatar lab. He proceeds to assault all 3 scientists as he takes over their operations. He didn't have to go this far. Then again, he is the primary villain. Miles doesn't hold back on any of the violence here. He gives the orders for his armada to brutalize the sacred Na'vi tree. This bodes well as both a terrorist attack and environmental harm. He does all of this while casually sipping on a coffee. Now that is prime evil. Miles fires off a few rounds at the fleeing Avatar team. He manages to hit Grace, who later dies. That's a murder charge for Miles, although he probably doesn't care after all of the lives he just took that day. Miles isn't done with the Na'vi just yet. He once more brings on a terrorist attack. What's one more for this war-hungry colonel? He just can't help himself when it comes to war crimes. When Miles hops into a mech suit, he proceeds to murder a defending creature. He also nearly kills Neytiri and Jake. This guy just does not give up. Even when he's suffocating, he keeps on going. Well, that is until he dies.